We have art. Let's go look at it. Bam. You need to move. Art. Yay. Okay, let's put this back on the mount. Okay. No, that's a workout app. It's so hot in here. So hot. My name is Josh Tyler, and welcome to My Privileged Opinion. Today we're going to be answering questions that people asked from online on my Instagram and my Twitter. Although there was only one question on Twitter, because apparently the 20-some thousand people that follow me are boring. I actually just think they're all like young homosexuals from Chicago. And those people are psychotic. Anyway, let's answer some questions. The first question comes from, I don't know how you say your screen name, Rodrin FMF though. That comes from like Craigslist days. They asked, would you ever move back to Ohio? The answer is no right now, but I don't rule it off in the future. I do want to be a participatory uncle. I am the cycle breaker in my family, and I want to continue to be present around the next generation so that the cycle doesn't continue. So that's why it's a yes/no question. Can I be present from afar? Yes, I can. But anyway, I am Justin Joseph, who owns Let the Sisters Rise, which you should go check out his clothing line. There will be a link in the bio. Anyway, he asks, we could be hanging out and brainstorming, but you're doing Instagram Q&As. First of all, sir, this isn't for Instagram, it's for YouTube. And we're actually hanging out later today because of this little comment. Moshi_Mandel said, why are you so cute? Genetics and luck of the draw. Had no control over it. A_Bluefield asked, when traveling becomes possible again, would you rather visit Italy or France? Ooh. So I've traveled in Italy a lot, actually. I've like traveled up and down Italy. But I've only been to France once, and that was literally Paris for a day. So I would probably go back to France first. Oh, what is that? Oh, I broke my umbrella. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That is controversial. Okay. And yes, as an American, I understand that France is larger than Paris. Angelpedia asks, when it feels safe again, where would you go travel? I would really like to go to Iceland and or Australia, if I'm speaking internationally. Nationally, I would like to probably try to do Florida. Never been to Florida. Never had a reason to go to Florida. I would also like to go up to Seattle, to Washington. So those would be the places I would like to travel. Brennan B21, I thank you for your compliment. I appreciate it. Bushwick Bear, Bushwick_Bear. When are you gonna be back in New York? I am gonna be back in New York probably in June because I have some things to flesh out as far as moving. So probably June. Anur Daneta 5. Do you have a Twitter account? I do have a Twitter account. It's the same exact as this account, and the same exact as my Instagram, and the same as my TikTok. All of them are the same. J_Tyler with 2 Y's. Transcend your limits. Wants to know boxers or briefs? At this moment, neither. But typically briefs. They're all briefs. They're actually Todd Sandfield briefs. Bam, those aren't briefs. It's EJ Kashishian. Would you like to get a haircut in color, bleach, and tone? I don't want to bleach my hair because I have a fear of losing my hair. Thinning hair is genetic in my family, and I don't want to raise the risks. So I don't want to. Tall Bad Benjo asks, is it okay if you don't like to send nudes on Grindr? Yes, I think it is 100% okay if you do not want to send nudes on Grindr. I think that the gay community is hypersexual as it is, and if one of your boundaries is not sending nudes, that's okay. The homosexuals that think that that's a problem need to learn how to respect boundaries. This is one of the reasons I got off the apps. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. The gay community frustrates me on so many levels. Justin Ian 30. Do you celebrate Easter? No, I do not. Because I am no longer a Christian, or I no longer identify as a Christian. And I'm assuming you're talking about the Christian aspect of Easter, not the pagan aspect of Easter. However, I celebrate neither of those things. So, the answer is no, I don't. JM Gildard? Favorite position in bed? All of them. Any one of them that hits the spot, that does the thing that it needs to do. I'm a super sexual person, so I am a fan of all of it. Well, not like all of it, because I don't do all of it, but like, you know what I mean, the positions. Car74656 asked, how big do you want your YouTube channel to be? That's a thought-provoking question. I don't really have a size goal in mind. I have an activity and outreach that I want to do, and this is a platform I want to do it on. How big it gets is up to the universe to decide. I'm just gonna try to keep doing what I think needs to be done in this space, which is privileged people talking about growing through their privilege, understanding their privilege, viewing things from their privilege and discussing those. I just think there's been a lot of things around privilege that make it confusing for a lot of people who are trying to grow. And that's what I kind of want this channel to be. So size doesn't matter. It's the motion of the ocean. The same person asks, what variety are you planning to incorporate in your new YouTube channel? My question would be, what variety do you mean? Do you mean videos like these where it's not just like me preaching at people? One variety is gonna be me continuing to try to revamp that cake that I made, because the recipe that I did was specifically off of like the child me that made the recipe. But now that I'm an adult and I understand how cakes are made, I would like to try to continue to revamp it. So there's gonna be that variety. I'm also gonna bring people on to talk about different topics, because privilege and self-discovery cannot be discovered in a void. And so I wanna bring either on people who I've had the actual conversations with to reflesh them out on camera, or new people who are in my life who I think would be a great voice to have on my channel to discuss a topic. So there's a lot of variety to come. We're just a few months into this, so it's still very new, and we're just gonna take it day by day. I have to keep telling myself that because I keep getting anxiety about the fact that it's not going off. God of Knowing, or Power of Time, asks, have you ever done your birth chart, and do you know your life path number? Well, let's look that up, shall we? Equals 16/7. I got a fraction. Those are the life path number 7. Oh, it's a 7. My life path number is a 7, which means you likely have a great understanding of spiritual self and are drawn to the mysteries of the very existence of all that is in the universe and everything within it. Interesting. You are more independent and tend to withdraw into your own solitary world to contemplate your current projects. Be aware of becoming too narrow-minded and reclusive. Ooh, good point. That's a great point. Okay, but my number is a 7. My birth chart, I've never done. I'm a Cancer. I think with like a Virgo other thing. I don't know. Thanks for all those cool, fun questions. This was just a break in the regular programming. Go out into the world, be good and do good, and I will see you all next week. Have a great weekend. Bye. That was like a really good stream of consciousness. Oh my God, I literally put everything away and I forgot to answer one of the most important questions. It's not the most important question. It's just a question from my friend Amanda, because she sent it in a different format. She's the most important person in my life. I have to answer her question. Have you ever considered donating your sperm? Why or why not? I'm sorry, your dad mode picture made me ask. There's so many unfertilized eggs in this world and you're doing womankind a disservice. I love her. So to answer that question though, I thought about donating my sperm when I was younger. Mom said no because she's a Christian lady. Giving out your sperm like that is not Christian or something. But I think now today it's a case-by-case basis. If she asked me for sperm, of course I would give her my sperm. If a sister-in-law asked me for sperm because she's gonna get pregnant, I would give her my sperm. I'm not opposed to it. Don't know if I would give it to a bank to just like sell. It's out there, it would be a thought. Everything's a conversation. I'm never not gonna just give a definitive no to anything unless I have ruminated on it and discussed it. But yeah, it's out there, it's a thought.